Prologue. It was July 1st, 1800, the day George Hubbard disappeared. He was just a boy, 12 years old, a good lad, not one to run away. His family thought he was kidnapped, the neighbors thought he had run away to sea, the townspeople thought he had been murdered. But no one knows what really happened to George Hubbard. No trace of him was ever found. Ever since that day, every 20 years, a child, 12 years of age, born a Hubbard in this very house, has disappeared mysteriously, leaving no trace. Next time it might be one of you. Is it really true, Grandpa? A wide-eyed boy of 5 asked. Of course it is, the old man told his grandson. No, it isn't, a very matter-of-fact 7-year-old girl contradicted. You're just teasing us, Grandpa, I know. No one can mysteriously disappear, leaving no trace. It isn't realistic. You're right, Emily, her grandfather said thoughtfully. It isn't realistic. However, a good many things happen in this world that are not realistic. Things supernatural. Like miracles, the little boy put in. Yes, Allan, like miracles, Grandpa agreed. Emily shook her head. I still don't believe it. A girl of 4 climbed up on her grandpa's lap. I believe you. I know you do, Jilly. I know you do. Chapter 1. News. 2000. Joey rubbed his sleeve across his eyes. He wasn't exactly ashamed of crying, but he was glad of the falling rain to disguise his tears. But, well, he was 10 years old, and he didn't really want to be seen crying at that age. He glanced at his sister Jill. He would have died before he would have admitted it, but he wanted her to hug him. There were times when one just needed a big sister, and this was one of them. He took a deep breath and looked once more toward his grandpa's coffin, which sat at the graveside, ready to be buried next to his wife. Grandpa hadn't been that old. Why had he died already? Joey sniffed. I'm just not ready to let him go, Jill said. Why did God have to take him away so soon? Will you please keep your supernatural hogwash to yourself? Emily complained. Jill let out a muffled cry. Joey seethed, but there was nothing he could do. The last thing he wanted to do was start a fight at his grandpa's funeral. His younger sister Anna leaned her head against his shoulder. Joey bit his lip and put his arm around her. He could pretend it was for her sake, though it was really for his own. His brother Allan was close on his other side. Only Emily stood apart, and that was fine with him. It's time to go home, Mom said. Only they weren't really going home, at least not yet. They were going to Grandpa's house, Creighton Hill, the family estate. Dad needed to be there to work out things dealing with Grandpa's death. A house that was unbearably empty without Grandpa's mischievous smile and constant storytelling. Joey followed his siblings to the family suburban and settled himself in the back seat. He stared out the window at the pouring rain. All his feistiness and sarcastic responses seemed to have drained out of him with Grandpa's death. Emily slumped in the seat in front of him. Joey couldn't tell if she was more upset at losing Grandpa or having her hair plastered to her head in an unseemly fashion. He scowled at the back of her head. Jill slipped her hand into his. For once, Joey didn't want to shrug it away.